back in the days when I used to work at Twitter, we used to hire engineers or at least recruit engineers from people that committed to our GitHub repository. Like the engineers didn't even have to apply for the job. Just because they were in the repository working with us and sharing their stuff, we used to be like, hey, we got an opening on our team. Where should we go look? We're going to go look in our GitHub repository or on Apache and say, hey, who's the last person that, committed some code that hasn't been working at Twitter or works at another company, and maybe we can get them to work for us.
The collaborators on the podcast were telling the viewers, hey, if you talk to a woman and if you text her on the Samsung phone, you're going to look weird to her. You need to text her on the Apple phone.
There was a kid better than Bronny, and he did not get drafted because of his son. It's the same thing Prime is doing right now.
All right, fellas, we back at it again.
Yep.
Episode 47.
Why didn't you see it there?
Welcome to the Tech Hustle. It's your host, Bobby D, and I got the crew with me. What up, D Hustle?
What up?
How about you, Raymond? Don't call him Ray Ray. How you doing, player?
I'm all right.
You gonna say hi to the camera today?
Morning.
Yeah. Give him a deuces. Say what's up. Yeah.
Morning.
Breathe. Woosah, bro. Woosah.
Yeah.
I like your shirt, though. It looks nice. D, your shirt is fire, too, man.
Thank you.
And yo, you bought it?
Not even buy it.
You didn't buy it?
But you can buy it.
Ooh, there we go.
On the Tech Hustle website.
There we
Stop
go. Exactly. If you're looking for some merch, just like that.
Actually,
or like
we did
this.
buy it.
Yeah.
We had to make it.
Yeah. Somebody had to spend some money.
Right.
But if you are looking for some merch, go to our website, thetechhustle.com, click the button, you'll see shop, and you'll be able to see some of the shirts that we have there. So big shout outs to you.
And
if you
sweaters. I know
one.
everybody likes sweaters too.
Yeah, the season's coming around, isn't it?
We got the sweaters going on.
Yeah, man. Well, welcome everybody to our show. This is episode 47 of the Tech Hustle, and we got a packed show for y'all today. Some really good topics we're going to cover, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown. So first up, I'm going to do a tech talk, and we're going to talk about a technology or tool that everybody in engineering, if you're a systems engineer, software engineer, database, network, any type of engineer, you should definitely know how this tool works because you're going to use it on a daily basis. Next up after that, we're going to have D-Hustle for some technical current events. Yeah, the audience looking forward to that. And then we're going to have Raymond's Nuggets. He got a few topics, and I'm going to drop one also in the Nugget section there. And then we're going to be back at it with some more sports with D-Hustle. Yeah. My guy's already ready, locked, and loaded. And then we'll have a segment for our sponsorship always, and then we'll close it out at the end. How's that sound for y'all, fellas?
Sounds good. I can't wait to get to sports.
Yeah.
I got something to ask Raymond.
Oh, you queuing it up already? Raymond, you better get ready, player. But I will say one thing that I do want to talk about before we jump into the tech talk is, first of all, we are on YouTube. We're on all of these platforms. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about us. We're upping our numbers. We're climbing as we're going, and we need y'all to help us follow along and also let other people know about us. For sure.
Fire.
We also have some really cool episodes out there on YouTube around Backstage with Bobby D, plus all of our episodes. And if you didn't know it, we're going towards 50. We're at episode 47, and we're climbing, and we're definitely going to keep up the momentum. But we need some followers, so I need y'all to let people know about us, all right? But other than that, let's jump right into the Tech Talk, player. Let's see if we got some old school music here. Yeah. So big shout outs to our community. Because one of our mentees in our community reached out to me to talk to him a little bit about a tool that I'm going to talk to you all today. It's called Git. G-I-T. It's a very, very powerful tool that allows you to collaborate with your peers when you're writing code. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about it, and actually, I'm going to tell y'all a little secret that I actually had my AI, draft a little bit of talking points. So if y'all into AI stuff, for sure, y'all going to have to get some more information from me so y'all can get an idea of how I use it and how I develop talks and or talking points specifically around what we're going to talk about today. So what I'm going to cover is what is Git, why Git is important, use cases for Git, and then a tool that everybody should be publishing their code on, which is called GitHub or something called GitLabs, but more or less how they work and what they're used for. One of the things that I always like to make sure that I mention, especially if you're developing these skills around engineering, are different type of tools, resources that will definitely allow you to level up on your journey, and this is one of them. So I really do want y'all to tune in. Now, Git itself, G-I-T, is a command line tool that's available on all operating systems. You got to install it, though, but most of them do have an actual binary for it, and its main use case is to have a version control system. Now, have you ever heard of a version control system at all?
No.
No? Have you, Raymond, a version control system? Yeah. So it's more or less a way that you're able to maintain versions of different type of documents. Now, those documents can be code, like actual coding files. They could be written documents like a book or notes or any type of document. This is one of those systems that you kind of store them into this folder, or more specifically into a repository, and then you can have versions of them. And the reason why I bring this up, Raymond, is have you ever written a doc or shared a doc with somebody back in the days before, let's say before we actually had available to us like SharePoint and stuff like that? You would actually send a doc to them, and then they would have to send it back to you. Like there was no real centralized way to manage it and share it, right? You understand what I'm talking about, right? Right. And then the cool thing is when this tool Git came out, then basically what I'm able to do is share with Raymond a repository. Raymond updates his repository, I update my repository, and then we merge our changes together so that we never really have to send it back and forth. We just have to make sure we copy the changes amongst us, right? And that's the thing that source control provide, but more specifically with software engineering or with code, infrastructure as code, documentation. This is where it really just takes it to the next level, because one of the things that we have as a challenge as software engineers, especially when we're working on the internet, is Raymond and D Hustle may not be in my region. They might be on the other side of the world. So how do I share code with you all? Is using a version control system like Git, where I can have a copy on my laptop, share it to D Hustle. D Hustle has his copy, Raymond has his copy, and then we're working collectively to merge our changes together. It's definitely a way for you to manage history, like what did Bobby change, what did D Hustle change, but also being able to tie that into deployment systems so that systems and software can automatically be updated as new code is being merged into this version control system. Another thing that I like to also mention about version control systems is there is a way that you can have a centralized repository where everybody can fetch and get the latest copy. This is on something called GitHub. Y'all heard of GitHub before, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And
I'm sorry to interrupt. Excuse my dull moment here. Maybe you can explain.
No, go ahead, D.
The customer. So Git and GitHub is not the same thing?
That's a great question. So Git is the tool. GitHub is the platform.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so the tool itself is Git, and then the platform itself is called GitHub, which basically means GitHub is using Git, right?
Gotcha.
And the cool thing about that is that GitHub being a platform is like a centralized platform where everybody goes to. But what tool are we using to communicate with each other is Git, right?
Gotcha.
And if you didn't know, the Tech Hustle has a GitHub repository, GitHub/the Tech Hustle. Check out our projects. We're always working out stuff like there. And this is the reason why I'm bringing it up, because I want to encourage you all to come and share some code with us. But back to GitHub. So GitHub is a web-based platform that allows us to just distribute and share these repositories in the cloud. So it's almost like a cloud service provider, right? And in general, what the cool thing about it is that we can still maintain our own local copies, but then there's always a copy on GitHub, so we can never lose it. And then also what we do is we use that one that's out on GitHub as the source of truth. Basically, that's where the production code is. So if we have any systems that we're building, we're basically pulling it from GitHub, but all three of us are pushing our code to GitHub so that we can synchronize it, right? And the reason why I bring up GitHub is it's a great place for you to share code that you're working on, documentations that you're writing, or anything that you're working on. I would definitely encourage you to use something like Git as a source control system, but also storing it out on GitHub so that you can publicize it with everybody, right? One of the cool things about GitHub is that it is a platform that allows you to open source your software or let other people contribute to your software so that everybody can learn and develop together. And that's the thing that we're doing here at the Tech Hustle at github.com/the Tech Hustle. You notice we have a lot of repositories out there, especially around learning Linux, learning cloud, learning Python, learning these technical skills. But also if you want to contribute to a project, I want to be a data scientist or data engineer. We got a project out there that's there for you to develop and create some software around it. But the main thing is that you're using the tool called Git and publishing it out to GitHub. Now, the last thing that I will mention about GitHub is another thing that a lot of people don't realize is that most internet companies, Fortune 500 companies, most companies have a GitHub project. And if you are looking for a company that you want to maybe work for one day, or contribute to something that they're working on, is just go to their GitHub page and check them out. So it's like github.com/Google/Microsoft/Meta or Facebook/Amazon. And then you can kind of see all of the projects that they're working on using the same platform that I'm teaching you right now called GitHub, and using that same tool called Git to make changes into software, documentation, deployments, and things like that. And you can catch yourself a job from that way. And the only reason why I mentioned this, and I don't know if I ever told you this story, fellas, is back in the days when I used to work at Twitter, I used to hold it down there for a good minute. My team that I worked on used to manage 2 open source projects. The one was called Mesos and the other one was called Aurora. And you might have heard me talk a little bit about this when we're talking about Kubernetes, Docker, and containerization. But the thing about Twitter is that we built our own orchestration system called Mesos and Aurora. Both of them were open source. Both of them were distributed and available on GitHub, but also another one called Apache. And more specifically, we used to hire engineers, or at least recruit engineers, from people that committed to our GitHub repository. Like, the engineers didn't even have to apply for the job. Just because they were in the repository working with us and sharing their stuff, we used to be like, hey, we got an opening on our team. Where should we go look? We're going to go look in our GitHub repository or on Apache and say, hey, who's the last person that, committed some code that hasn't been working at Twitter or works at another company, and maybe we can get them to work for us. Right. So we hired people directly from those boards. So if it's something I want to encourage you all to get familiarized with, especially a tool that you're going to use every day on your job, every day. I used it every day. Plus a place for you to showcase your portfolio in terms of work that you're doing, code that you're working on, but also a potential opportunity for you to catch a job. Yeah, definitely level up on the skill. And as always, I definitely want to say, I want to encourage you all to turn into the show because I'm going to be giving you upskilling skills. And let's give a big shout out to everybody that stuck around to hear me talk a little bit about GitHub. And if you want some more information, join our school community. That's thetechhustle.com. You'll see the button that says join our community, and I'll have more information there for you. So definitely holler at me. Any questions, fellas, before we move on to our next segments?
No.
Yeah. And definitely, I want everybody to get access to GitHub so y'all can come and contribute to our project. So we're holding it down there. And big shout outs to everybody that's out there working right now. Actually, one of our sponsors or our donors on a monthly basis donates through our GitHub profile. What's his name? Omar. Yeah, big shout outs to Omar. Shout outs to Omar for being one of our contributors out there in GitHub. And if you do want to donate, it could be $5 a month, $10, $50, or whatever your company wants to contribute to, especially if we're helping you all develop and create things. Hit us up. You can definitely find us on GitHub, and we're always looking for sponsorship and partnerships opportunities. So holla at your boy. All right, fellas. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Tech Talk. I think we're ready to move on to the next segment. Is D Hustle coming up? What's up, D?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope everybody's having a good weekend. It is Tuesday, rainy Tuesday.
Yeah, it is.
But we got to get back to work and make sure that everything's under control. I know you guys have Apple Watches. You guys are familiar with the Apple Watch Ultra too?
Yeah, I think they've released something new, right?
Did you guys know that there is a new black titanium Apple Watch Ultra 2?
I
Wow.
didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. But it's on sale. Let's give a round of applause going on there. Let's get that on the Discord here real quick just in case. But yeah, basically what it is going on sale today for $49 off.
Mm-hmm.
It's originally $799 for this Apple Watch.
Just wanted to make sure, on the price. That's the big one, right?
Yeah, it's the big one here. It's on sale for $49.01, so which is $50 off, which now is $749.99, which is the lowest price.
What's your take on those, the Ultra?
It's just size, price, and battery life. Is the only difference that I see here. That it's nice if you're looking to work out on a consistent basis. If you're looking to,
but what do you think? How it looks like though?
I don't think I've seen one.
Like seen it on someone. Like, what do you think about it? Like when they first came out, I thought it was a dud, but now it's grown on me. Like my manager has one, and I see people rocking them like on YouTube and streaming. I like them now. Like when they first came out, I was like, oh, that thing is too big. It looks clunky. But now I think they're fire. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if I want to pay the $799, but.
Yeah, that's the problem for me because you can get the regular Apple Watch way cheaper.
Yeah.
Than getting the Ultra.
Yeah.
So you're looking at normal $499.
Correct.
For that. But the Ultra, I guess It's one of those. It says here the Ultra 2 offers a powerful S9 SIP, a new double tap adjuster, a brighter display, expandable altitude range, on-device Siri, precision finding for Apple iPhones, which is really good if you lose your phone and shit.
Yeah.
And all your gadgets, you're able to find it. And advanced water-resistant adventures.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is like a rugged one that you're going to go on hikes with. You're going to go, be outside making moves with.
Yeah.
But what are you thinking, Raymond?
I mean, my manager's not going on hikes. He's a computer. Yeah, I mean, I see other people on it on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're not.
Do you think it's like more fashionable type thing?
It's not fashionable. I just think it's like a man's watch almost type of thing. Like,
Is it too bulky for you?
No, I like it now. At first, when it came out, I thought it was. The more I seen people rocking them, I'm jocking it now. When it first came out, I thought it was a dud. I was like, "Oh, this thing's ugly."
This is one of those things. Like every time companies like this release products, almost like and I bring this up all the time, like the Cybertruck, right? It's like it looks, in my opinion, terrible, but people be like, "Yo, that's fire! I'm gonna rock it!" Right? And it's like these devices, they're coming up to be really high class,
it has
bulky,
to grow on you almost or something, or you see more people rocking it, then you change your opinion. It seems, so
I feel like it's more manly, if that makes sense.
There we go.
No, for sure. That's
like if, for example, I have an old one here and it looks like it's cracked by me banging, but that looks like it has some more support.
Correct.
More
Stuff. Mine's look like a baby watch.
Mine's even smaller.
Yeah. So
well, I got an old one. I got a 6. So it is time to upgrade. But I am looking for a new watch because I tend to walk a lot and.
I mean, I can't get rid of this watch. My brother-in-law gave it to me, so I got to
shout out to that guy right there.
Sentimental value there.
Shout out to my man. That shit's gonna work for eternity right there. That's eternity work right there.
This guy said he's gonna make it work forever.
It's gonna work forever.
I'm gonna turn it into a chain or something.
I might wait till next year when they get the new phone with Apple Intelligence.
Oh, look at you! You already calling it out.
Okay.
So I might just do that. I'm not in a rush.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of the Samsung Galaxy M55s 5G with stunning camera?
Ooh.
Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Because it's only made in India. Shout out to India.
Shout out.
With a super AMOLED display, powerful Snapdragon processor, and a stylish fusion design in India.
That is fire.
This thing has it all: a monster camera, display, and stylish furnish. It's a 6.7 full HD. It has a monster performance, a monster battery.
I see that. They going hard on that word.
Experience. And the price of that is 19,000.
No, 1,900. No. How much is it?
19,999 in India.
Oh, okay.
But it comes out, in case everybody wants to know what's the conversion, $239 in the United States.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So,
because my money don't convert like that.
Yeah. So you're looking at a $200. eBay right now selling it for $450, $500. Of course, eBay trying to make a little money there. But man, it is a nice, stunning Samsung phone just in India. Man, it looks really nice, man.
Yeah, it does.
Still a Samsung.
Yeah.
Still progressing. It's a nice phone. I put it on there in Discord, people, so if you guys want to take a look into it.
Roger that.
Really nice phone.
And it sounds like everything is monster camera, monster display, monster performance, and don't forget monster battery.
Yes. But I don't know if you guys seen that. China, last week we talked about China on their new phone.
Yeah.
They have an exclusive phone over there. India now has an exclusive phone over here. We're stuck with fucking iPhone 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Still
11,
the same
13.
style.
Same style.
Yeah.
Samsung's only one, progressing. So shout out to them over there getting an exclusive phone. I'm thinking about buying it, bro, just to have an exclusive Samsung from India.
Yeah, man.
Why not?
Thinking about converting over?
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Give it a try for a couple months and then give it back.
It's funny. Like, we're talking about Samsung and Apple and all that. I was watching a podcast last week, and they made the most ridiculous comment I ever heard. So it was like this podcast, giving advice to men to level up and, how to talk to women.
Mm-hmm.
And the collaborators on the podcast were telling the viewers, hey, if you talk to a woman and if you text her on the Samsung phone, you're going to look weird to her. You
Why?
need to text her on the Apple phone.
Oh, because of the color?
Yes. I was like, wow, this is the world we live in, gentlemen, when it comes to battling between the Samsung and the Apple. So these podcasters were literally telling the men, the viewers, myself too, because I watch it, you will look weird to the women, the potential women, if you text them on the Samsung phone versus an Apple. What is your take on this, D Hustle and Bobby D?
I think it's personally preference.
I agree with you.
Let's get that. So if you're telling me a young lady, I have an iPhone, and I speak to a young lady, and she has a new Samsung Galaxy top of the line. I'm not gonna make fun of her because her phone is better than mine. You know? So why would I make fun of your green compared to? It's just two different worlds, two different platforms.
Yeah,
I agree, but allegedly they've done some kind of study or limited study of panel or whatever, some kind of survey with the women, and the women have been more receptive to someone texting them on an iPhone versus a Samsung.
I mean, let's be realistic here. No matter if you have a green, somebody's always going to complain.
I agree with you.
yeah.
No matter what. If a girl has an iPhone, you have a Galaxy, she's going to complain and say, oh, my God, why don't you have an iPhone? And then you guys going to have a debate, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, look what happened to Bobby. All right? Let's be realistic here.
As much as I try to hold it down,
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
I eventually had to convert over.
The man had a nice phone.
bought it, yeah.
Next thing you know, he came in. And the thing is, he said it to the world. He was like, I got a blue circle now. So he was happy. Yeah, you see? But at the end of the day, the guys that you talk, I'm assuming they single, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
They're on the hunt. They're on the prowl. They're on the prowl,
They're on the
right?
prowl, so.
They're on the prowl, man.
So,
But yeah, I mean, I appreciate reminding everybody about my journey from Android for many, 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 many years.
Shout out to many years.
How much fighting I did.
Yes, he did. He held on strong.
I did. I
But
tried.
eventually, he put out that white flag and he said, whatever.
Yeah, because all y'all was just getting
I'm
on
not
me
gonna
too
lie,
much.
man. I'm thinking about going back to get Samsung, but I have to get something that's worth me buying.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
I don't want nothing bulky. I don't want nothing crazy.
Yeah.
If you can give me something that fits in my hand perfectly, I'm sold.
Yeah.
Are you saying they don't have that now, or?
They probably do. I just haven't done any research
Yeah.
on it.
Plus, I believe a good camera too. So
Yeah,
I know
good
you're gonna
camera.
look for a
That's
fire
another
camera.
thing why I don't like about the Samsungs. They have like a million phones. You
They
have
do.
to know like,
Options.
Options.
I agree, but
They even got a fold phone.
yeah,
Facts.
but see, Apple keeps it simple. Like
No, see,
13,
they keep it
14,
simple
15.
for you,
Hell,
right?
boy.
See, like I mean, you don't know which one's a good phone unless you actually know about Samsung.
So Apple only tells us the good phones when they release a new one.
No, I'm just saying, isn't it
You-
more
you catch their
complicated
hustle
with the
yet?
Samsungs though?
You catch their hustle
They
yet?
have like 1,000 phones.
You catch their hustle yet? Apple
Samsung
hustle
or Apple?
No, Apple's hustle.
Okay.
That's a hustle, bro. Because what you're already doing is you're like, in my mind, all right, I'm gonna wait until next year when 17 comes out, and I'm also gonna get a
Okay.
new watch.
All right, let me ask you now. What is the top of the line Samsung phone?
I don't know.
Exactly. Because they have 1,000 phones.
The newest one is probably is the Samsung S10. I think it is.
Okay.
Top
I
of the
don't know
line.
that for
all,
sure.
all I know is that the newer Samsung has better quality than the newer
Of course,
iPhone
we
for
know
sure.
the Samsung
For
is
sure.
better
For sure.
phone. My point is that unless you're like a Samsung or Android guy, you don't know what their latest phone is.
Well, that's where we have to do our research and
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Because right now we're gonna. It's so simple. iPhone.
Yes, that's what I'm
Apple 17 is coming
That's what
out,
I'm saying.
and then year after that, 18 is coming. and coming.
$1,200,
Yeah.
They
$1,500.
tried to
Complicated.
change it back in the days.
not
iPhone
complicated.
X.
Exactly. You remember
They
that?
try to do iPhone X. It's still a fucking tablet.
Yeah.
That's
Or
true.
the SC. Remember the
Or
SC?
the SC. Like,
Yeah.
It's
That
still the
was-
same shit.
Yeah.
They got rid of that. Yeah. They keep it's stupid simple. It's not complicated.
But that's the thing.
thing.
That's the hustle.
But it's the same phone. It's the same. All you're
Okay.
doing is building a bigger screen,
Okay.
and one is a Max, one is not a Max. They even
Yeah.
tried that Mini,
yeah.
the iPhone Mini. Oh, wow, that was a nice phone, but that shit look like you can lose it in 5 seconds.
Facts.
I'm just saying I'm not caping for Apple.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
are.
saying this. I'm just saying, like it just they just keep it super simple.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
But that's how they get that money flowing, bro.
But they give you options. They give you options, and I guarantee you, all those Samsung's phone will go on cheaper price than Apple.
Facts.
Of course,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
And they are better phones too. I agree, but
But the other thing that I noticed too is now, just like you're reporting today, D, India, China, all of them are starting to come out with their own phones. Apple ain't going to be able to keep their hold on the market, right?
No.
Didn't they lose like almost a few percentage, or I think it was like 11% in drop in sales, and then the new Chinese phone
Yeah.
freaking blew them out the water. Like I don't understand how they're going to keep up.
And that's in China.
Don't do that. Yeah,
that's just in China. You can imagine what Saudi Arabia has and shit, and freaking what's that? What's over there? Dubai.
Yeah, they're very innovative. They're coming out as soon as they see. India can do it. Oh, we can do it too.
Yeah. But let's get back to our original subject here. I know you still love Apple, so I'm going to continue with Apple and Google. Finally, they merge to support now. California, you're able to put your driver's license on the phone. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago here on that. It's official now.
Oh, okay.
So you guys can go ahead and only in California, though.
Okay.
Support.
That's only state right
now?
now?
The only state right now that you're able to put your Apple
Florida,
and
get
Google.
On the board.
Yeah. Well, actually, Louisiana's also on that list too.
Louisiana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, figures the out west techie state.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
When knew California was gonna go ahead and do that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool though. I'm totally waiting for Florida to catch up.
How do you feel about this? Giving the police officer your phone, or would you give it to them, or show it to them, or
see that's the
thing.
thing.
Have to run it through the computer system.
That's their problem.
D said he's just gonna hold it up to the window.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't gonna do nothing
to
else.
run the numbers.
You can read it right through the window.
Right there, and don't take my phone either.
The laptop is in the car, so they have to take your.
Take a picture.
Bring the laptop over.
Bring your laptop over.
Here's a barcode. Scan the barcode.
It stays in the car though.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that I think we're going to be getting to an era where we're not even carrying wallets, like physical wallets no more. Everything is just going to be on your phone. It's almost, when I went to Europe in London, it was literally like that. I didn't even need my wallet because everything took Apple Pay. Everything was scanning, even going through the bus system, the train system. It all was through your phone. This is just the next step iteration. In terms of like the legal side of it, I think the law enforcement is just going to have to get used to not, holding somebody's ID and being able to run my thing, through my window.
I think they might go with.
They're gonna have to come up with new technology.
A technology of coming to the phone because I'm assuming they have the driver's license in the front and the back, and maybe they have to scan it.
Yeah.
To their system.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then it'll register up. Boom. I'll be right back. Yada yada yada. If not, why would they bring this out?
Yeah.
I would understand, like we talked about last time, about having the information on the wallet for hotels.
Yeah. Oh, the
like
room
that,
key.
And stuff like that. That I would understand. But other than that, it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Well, if not, if you guys don't watch the international news, we won't figure it out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. Giving my phone to somebody touching it and all that.
Yeah, I'm not giving my phone. He better have a proximity card thing.
And here's another thing. It's really messed up, just like you said, because if you have your phone on, you're able to see. What does it say that the cop can take your phone and start scrolling through your shit?
Facts.
And then I know Bremen has that privacy issue going on. He might see, what the heck is this guy? And then they'll see it.
What is this hidden folder?
Yeah, I don't want them poking around with those,
What is this? My kids. What?
Yeah. Oh.
And last but not least, man, yesterday, for all you Bitcoin holders, they had the Bitcoin wallet that just came out.
Ooh.
Don't know if you guys are into the crypto,
I am.
Bitcoin and all that good exchange.
Yeah.
They have that now. So something you guys can take a look into. I'll put it in Discord. Other than that, that is all I got, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And just a big shout out to these software and wallets. It's very important if you do have some Bitcoin. If you're not on the exchange like a Coinbase or something like that, you should be storing it in something like this because any type of hardware wallets is better than writing it down or remembering it on your computer. So thank you so much for that, D. We got next up Raymond's Nuggets.
Hello.
Yeah, I heard Raymond got something in the queue. What's good?
What you got? What show he got?
What's up, gentlemen? All right, I'm gonna do something different here. I'm gonna put the first link in here. How many of us? We all like music in here, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
No.
He also doesn't like music.
I don't like music anymore. I don't know what's
You can't
going
drive
on.
in a car without putting music on
You
with this
can't.
guy.
Yeah, I mean, What do you use to play your music? I'm just curious. Like, do you use YouTube?
Who, me? For me, I use Spotify. I'm on Spotify. Everything's Spotify for
I'm
me.
on Apple Music.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. So I'm on Apple Music. I love music. Like I said, this was a big year in music, hip hop, particularly with the big beef with Drake and Kendrick and all that.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to drop a gem in here for you guys. Obviously, if we all like music and stuff, but I wanted to give you a gem on the OG of music services.
OG?
The OG. The one that came out with it first was Pandora.
Yes.
Free.
I still
so
have
drop
that.
some free gems
Shout out
for
to
you
Pandora.
is Pandora. And, you know, this is like the first music streaming service, which was pretty cool. When they ever came out, you could play free songs up until now, unlimited songs. The only problem is you have to listen to the ads. So they do have, you know, I know, hey, but if you know, if you're a struggling college kid or whatever and you can't afford Apple Music or Spotify like Bobby D and D Hustle.
I'm not a college student, bro. I'm a grown man, bro.
I'm just saying. If,
I still listen to Pandora on my own.
But, you know,
nobody in the car.
But,
nobody's going to hear the music.
Yeah, so Pandora is out there, and I love that they never change. A really cool feature that they had is, like, you know, if you listen to a certain type of music and you give it a thumbs up, it will play more of that type of music.
Yes.
And if you don't like a certain type of music, you give it a thumbs down, and it will not play that music again.
Well, that's my problem with that, because let's say I'm just not feeling that music. You got two options. You can skip it, which they still play, but if you put the thumbs down, what happened if the next song that you really like of that style, you like, but you can't hear it because you put a thumbs down?
You lose out.
Well,
That's the algorithm at work, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the AI or whatever.
Algorithm, that's not AI, bro.
So, okay, so, but yeah, I mean, you know, that's what you get for free.
Yeah.
I love Pandora, man. I used to have gatherings at the house.
Yeah.
You knew it was Pandora.
That's the only reason I used to listen to Pandora's when I went to your house,
You
player.
hear the music, boom, boom, and then you hear a commercial. Like, what is that? Like, yeah, don't worry about it. They're taking a break.
Yeah, exactly,
It's
right?
taking a break.
That's funny.
Wow, but they still on these streets, huh?
Yeah, they're still on. So I wanted to give you one more here, just kind of like focus on, you know, music and free stuff.
What's up you got?
Particular here. So let me drop the link on here for you guys here, and I use this service as well, is SoundCloud. I don't know if you guys ever heard of SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah.
SoundCloud is another free music provider that I love listening to it. What's great about SoundCloud is there's a lot of songs on there. Let's just say like there was like a song that never got cleared by like Drake and somebody else that's not on Apple Music, that you can't find it on Spotify. You will find it on SoundCloud. So let's just say a lot of these songs that, you know, these rappers or R&B artists made together and they never cleared it for whatever reason, they dumped them on here, kind of like a battle with the you know, like the company and stuff.
Would
like
you
that.
say this is like a mixtape, where mixtape drops?
Where mixtapes drops and stuff like
That's
that.
what I was
Another
gonna
thing
say,
too is if you're struggling, well, not struggling, if you're an upcoming artist, and
You're
you
struggling.
you want to get discovered, you can upload your music for free on SoundCloud and in hopes of getting discovered.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
Get some
you
playtime.
also can discover music on here. I love it. I have like a bunch of playlists on here of stuff that I can't find on you know, Apple Music and Spotify.
Yeah.
And so this is
That's a great idea.
SoundCloud. They do also have a paid service. It starts at $5.99, but the free service is all I use. You gotta listen to the ads.
Look at my guy, free service.
yeah.
What were you gonna say, D?
I might have to do the music in there and get like 10,000 bots for the. What do you think about that idea?
Hey,
My guy, you'd be like, yo,
I know nothing.
it'd be like, how did this song get all the way to the top of the list with all these likes and listenings? And it's D with his bots. And if you're missing what we're talking about, check out our last episode. You hear somebody made some moves with some AI bots for real though.
Very creative gentleman there.
But yeah, SoundCloud is fire. I actually
You
listen to
use
SoundCloud. Yeah, I haven't used it as much as I used to use it because I used to get, like you said, unreleased music there.
Yes.
And we have a family member. Big shout out to Brandon up in New York. A lot of his content is up
he's
on
on SoundCloud?
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, that's the only reason I know about
Yeah.
the situation, because every time I listen to music, some of my cousins are rappers that want to be rappers and stuff like that. Not want to be, want to be.
Yes.
Rappers and stuff, and they put all their stuff on SoundCloud.
Everything.
And stuff like that. So good luck. Hoping you guys nothing but love and prayers out there.
Yeah, for sure.
If you guys want to level your shit up, please get some bots. And then we can make that happen for you, okay?
Actually, I'm going to drop in his SoundCloud link in the podcast Discord.
Oh, that's dope. Look at that.
But yeah, he definitely is on there. And one of my favorite songs he has out there is Dark Mode.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, man, it's definitely a platform that I would encourage anybody, especially if you have some good content that's unrestricted, because I think they also do kind of like take it down if it might break some policies and stuff like that.
Copyrighted or whatever.
But hey, I'm plugged this into the car and listen all day. So big shout outs.
There you go. So if you're struggling, you don't have any money, you can't afford pay for music streaming service, check out SoundCloud and check out Pandora.
Yeah, for sure.
I like it.
Free.
All right, Raymond. Well, thank you so much for those nuggets today. Always dropping some free stuff. And also, this is a plug. If you are a business, service, platform, something online, and you want D. Raymond or D. Hustle to review any of the content that you have out there or any websites, send it our way. We do tech news every week. We do nuggets, and we're always trying to level people up on some of these really cool services that are out there on the net. So holla at us. We're trying to work some deal with you, some partnership. Just let us know. We're giving away this stuff for free. So
and if
definitely.
you have SoundCloud and you have some type of phone that you want to make some type of which one is better, Samsung or then come to our school community. We can definitely go ahead and we'll make a poll to see which one is which.
100%.
And what's best. So we'll let you know, we'll give you good feedback and all that stuff. So don't be scared of that.
Okay.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, fellas. Well, we're moving on to the next segment, which, hey, if the NFL, NBA and them, they want to sponsor our show too, pull up too, right? But D Hustle got sports up next. What's up, player?
All right. First of all, I want to congratulate Miami Hurricanes for being 4-0.
I'm wearing the socks today.
Wearing the socks today.
Nice.
Shout out to them. They'll play Virginia this Friday at 7:30 at ESPN. If you guys want to
Friday
check
night
that
game.
out.
What is Miami ranked right now?
I believe
Miami
last week we was 8. Let me see what we are this week.
Wow.
Well, while he's looking at that, shout out to FSU finally getting their first win.
They did.
I don't know what was going on over that organization, but hey, keep it up. One win, we take it.
They got us at 7 now.
7. Okay. Nice. All right.
Climbing as we go. Climbing. We got to get some heavy hitters.
At least one of the Florida schools are doing good.
Right.
We appreciate
UCF not doing so good, and Gators, I don't know what they are.
Yeah,
what
UCF, I feel like they got a big upcoming game this week.
Yeah.
Against a prime time.
Colorado. Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be
UCF beating them.
So
We'll see.
So you're saying that Colorado is top notch because prime time
I'm
is
not
there?
saying that. I'm saying
I'm just trying to
overhyped.
figure this out here.
I'm saying UCF has a big time game. That's what I said.
So how do you
Colorado.
feel? So how do you feel now that
overrated.
we on that LeBron and Bronny? How do you feel about Prime and his son
Suns.
in the same team?
I think it was overrated. It was all hype, as you can see. It's all hype.
Yeah.
Team is garbage. And as you can see, he's just hyping up his sons, which that's what a dad would do. Did you see? There was an article that got criticized, like the NFL scouts are saying that he's not promoting any other players on the team outside of his son.
I mean,
which is kind of whack. But then again, that's being a good dad. But there's like another kid on there that was like the number 1 recruit. FSU lost on him, and this kid is great. You barely hear about him. You only hear about Deion's son.
I know how I feel. Same thing with LeBron and the other team.
Come on, that's different, man. You good at? I mean,
all we're gonna hear about is Bronny though the whole season.
we're not.
I feel the same way he feels. I said it last
yeah, you
time
did.
we had this discussion.
Yeah, you did.
There was a kid better than Bronny, and he did not get drafted because of his son. It's the same thing Prime is doing right now.
100.
Okay. I mean, I think that's different, but
Wow, they're both black.
I mean, all right. Let's see if Prime's son even gets drafted. I don't like what Prime is.
So you're trying to say Prime doesn't have the pull that LeBron has?
No.
You don't think so?
What do you mean?
You don't think he has the pull?
He does have the pull. I mean,
Okay.
It's Prime. Come on.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. You said no.
I mean, all right.
I mean, look, and I'll give you one example. The one that always scars me every time that I bring up this, the family, the Manning family. When Eli got drafted, his pop stepped in and did something, right?
Yes.
I could see
Which is
Prime
whack.
being very involved in that decision, but just as much as the example he saw in basketball with LeBron, right? So I can see him ensuring the path. And let me also mention, it's 2 sons. It's not just one. It's 2 sons.
It's 2 sons.
So he has pathways that he's creating for both of them. And I mean,
You
it
guys
is a
agree
father.
what he's doing?
Who?
Like Prime, like how he's coaching and
I-
promoting his son. I'm not saying he's just the team is garbage.
I mean,
I get it.
what
He's
is
gotta get the
college
recruit.
football anyway? What is college football?
What do you mean?
Well, let me answer my own question. What is college football? Entertainment, access to the NFL.
Yes.
So he's providing entertainment and access to the NFL. That's what I see college football is.
Okay.
It is a business.
Yes.
He's
Business.
entertaining. People are coming to see the show. People are tuning in every week.
Just
The
to see
stadium's
Prime.
full.
But you,
His sneakers sold out right away.
and his
I haven't seen that shit in a while.
sunglasses too. Those
His sunglasses too, right?
The sunglasses? I
Yeah.
didn't even see the sunglasses. But his
sunglasses,
shoes, man, I was like, damn, I bought those shoes in a while. Let me get them. I was like, you know what? This is going to sit anyway. Nah.
They were gone.
Gone. I couldn't believe it.
It was a
he's-
great hype.
He's doing what he's doing.
Yeah,
It's not like, do you compare Prime and LeBron?
No.
As far as so, do you compare Prime and the Ball family?
Ooh.
Because his dad is not a professional basketball player,
That's true. Yeah,
and
but
he hyped up his kids really, 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 really good. That I knew something was gonna happen when I seen him go on first fucking take with my man Stephen A. Smith. I knew the brothers were gonna make something happen.
Yeah.
I would say he was a good dad. He got his
Amazing dad.
yes.
Amazing that he even predicted Ball was gonna be drafted with the Lakers, and it happened.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
But he has no pull.
yeah, all right.
But he's one of those that's going to stand in the front line for his sons.
Yeah.
He's the one that's going to go, hey, I'll go on that show and talk some ish and make sure y'all name look good, right?
Okay.
I could see Prime doing that even more.
He has to. He has
Yeah.
to.
He's
As
gonna
a
hype his
father,
kid up.
he's
Yeah.
going to do it. Is it messed up? Definitely, because there's other talent on that team that
Correct.
deserves their break. They might not get first round that they're supposed to. They might go second or third.
Yeah.
But again, it's all business.
Yeah.
All
100%.
business.
Big shout out to that family, though. Big shout out to the
Prime.
because it's not just the
Yeah,
two
so-
boys. He
No,
has his
yeah.
oldest son is like a media mogul.
Really?
All of that video content that you see online about their family. His son's the one that's producing all of that.
wow, that's
And I
awesome.
believe maybe one or two of his daughters are also athletes too. So
Really?
he's making a whole family business out of this thing,
yeah.
which I think in terms of creating not a legacy but a dynasty type thing. This is what you have to do. So big shout outs to
And I
him,
want to
man.
make one more prediction here. FSU, get ready for your new coach next year.
Most definitely. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Raymond's already calling the prediction.
Don't worry about my team. Worry about your team.
Exactly,
Saying
right?
that his kids are going to leave, and he's going to go to FSU. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, you think Prime is going to FSU?
Yes.
I'll take it.
FSU is going to fire their coach. As soon as his sons leave, he's going to ditch
I
Colorado.
did not see that path.
Trust me. That's welcome to your
Well,
new
shout out to
coach.
the organization going on over there. I, feel
I
good
could
about
see
it.
that now.
I wouldn't mind Prime
He
at
went to
FSU.
FSU,
Yeah, and he's from Florida too.
and he tried to get the job at FSU, told him to F off.
Yeah.
But look what he's doing.
As long as you do the dirty bird for me, I don't care what you do over there. That's what I'm
I'm
talking
just
about.
saying.
know?
So
All right, guys. As far as basketball, a lot of stuff. My Knicks, we are ready for next season, baby, ladies and gentlemen. Robinson in that take is not going to be ready in the beginning of the season. He is hurt.
you guys better win the East.
But
You should.
shout
I
out.
think the way they were performing, the only thing is
think-
injuries what took you out.
Yeah.
The only team we probably have to worry about is Philly.
You didn't even mention Boston?
Who?
Oh.
That's kind of disrespectful.
But yeah. Actually, I'm going to Boston tomorrow. I'll take all fucking smoke out there. I'll take all smoke out there.
Oh, that's where you're going?
Yeah, I'm going to Boston
Oh,
tomorrow.
that's hilarious, bro.
Other than that, as far as that, Philly, Embiid size 3 years, $192.9 million
word?
deal. A lot of stuff going on there. Practicing, Wemby is doing his phenomenal thing. Anthony Edwards is going to be the top of the highlight next year. And the Jokic is preparing himself for a championship, he says. And then, of course, Jason Tatum has nothing to do on his off season besides make a big, humongous tattoo on the back of his back.
Of what?
Let me put it here on Discord here so you guys can see. It's like him
does
kissing.
like stuff
He
for
is
attention
kissing.
sometimes. That's what I don't like about this guy.
He is kissing the trophy.
That's what he put on his back?
Kissing the trophy. I want you guys to check a look into
I
that.
want to like him, but he does stuff like this.
So just in case, I put it there on Discord so you guys can see a little bit more what's going on. He even put Archer Street on there.
That's cringe.
Wow.
Other than that, I mean,
Well, it's a life goal, I guess.
it is. I can't believe he put a fucking Chrysler on there.
Nice tattoo.
Oh shit! Maybe that's his first car.
Maybe that's
I
his
don't
first
know.
whip, bro.
It
That
is
might be
what
his
it
first
is.
whip.
Okay.
Other than
man.
that, there's nothing else going on in basketball. Baseball.
What's going on in baseball?
Shout out to
MLB.
Philadelphia organization clinched playoffs. Yankees clinched. Cleveland clinched. My Mets are in second place. Congratulations.
Did they clinch?
Now we have to play wild card.
You got to play wild card?
Bastards. Here we go again, all over with this bullshit wild card crap.
Yeah.
We did lose a couple games to Philly. If we would have won all of them, I think we would have been in a better space.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Philly's a great organization. I can't hate, but we're coming.
My guy said we're going to bat.
And special shout out to my man Otani, 51-51. Now we can have that discussion of being the GOAT.
Is he the GOAT or not?
Come on, bro.
I think he is one of the best players out there right now.
Okay.
As a GOAT, you know what? Fuck it. Yes, he is a GOAT.
Wow.
Let's give him a shout out. The guy is 6'4", doing phenomenal things, breaking records. Shout out to my man Judge also. Appreciate you beating that record also for Babe Ruth. But other than that, as a GOAT, I want to put him GOAT, but he has to win.
He has to win the chip.
He has to win the chip, man. He has to win the chip in order for me to call him a GOAT. I'm going to say yes, he's a GOAT, but I don't want to jump the gun right now. Let me stop.
Yeah. How many seasons has he been in the MLB?
Maybe like 6, I think. 6? I want to say.
Okay.
He's done something that's never been done.
51, huh? 51 homers, 51 stolen bases.
Shout out to my man.
Lord. Congratulations.
Phenomenal. Lindor, we still love you. Hopefully, due to that injury, you could have been MVP. But it is what it is, man. We still love you in the Mets organization. So shout out to you.
Now, this is not a Mets show, I hope you know.
No, yeah, it's a Mets show. It's a Mets Yankee show going on.
This guy's getting all sentimental and stuff like that. Like, this is a Mets show. This is not a Mets show, bro.
All right, and here what I've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get down to the real deal. Football.
Yeah.
The freaking Jets beat the Patriots. I'm very upset because, man, Aaron Rodgers hogged the whole entire freaking game, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how many minutes in the quarter? Do you guys know how many minutes in the quarter? It's 12.
12 minutes. I was going to say 15.
Yeah.
12.
13.
My man hogged up at least 11 and 15 minutes.
Good Lord.
Of the game.
That's how you do it.
That's how in the championship game, yes. But not on the regular season.
Yeah.
And I'm upset because I had somebody in the Patriots as far as
this is the more details. Go ahead.
I had to pick somebody up. I had to pick Jabrowski. Is it Jabrowski? Brissett? What's the quarterback?
I don't know.
I forgot.
I hate the Patriots. So yeah,
I had no other choice. My player got hurt. I had to pick
this
somebody
guy.
up.
He does all that because his player is not on the field for that long of time, right?
Shout outs to the Giants finally beating the freaking
Shout outs to the
Browns.
Giants.
Holy crap.
Nice win for you guys.
Yeah.
Nice win.
And there's some good touchdowns too.
Yeah. Neighbors is doing a phenomenal job. That's a great first round pick. I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Giants fans happy now? Or what?
No, we're still upset. We're still upset.
They still upset.
We're thinking about Bryce Young right now for some odd reason. I don't know why. As a trade.
Wow.
But it is what it is. That's another conversation, different day, different topic, different.
Is there like trading windows for that, or how that work?
Yeah, we can trade anytime you want.
Oh, okay.
Until February, I think it is.
Yeah.
No, not February. Maybe November.
Yeah.
Okay, so they still can make some moves.
Wow.
Shout out to the Packers. I don't know how they won without Jordan Love.
I don't either.
30-14. They did phenomenal over there. Bears.
A lot of upsets.
A lot of upsets, especially a lot of upsets in fantasy. A lot of people 1-2, 2-1.
Yeah,
it's not looking good. So
I killed in fantasy. So 2-1.
Yeah. Eagles pull something out of their hair. You 2-1?
Yeah. Look at it.
I destroyed this past weekend.
Give a round of applause.
I lost. You know what? I lost this weekend due to Mark Andrews didn't give me shit.
Yeah.
So if you've seen this, me and Lamar are gonna have to talk. Pass the ball to Marky Mark. If you're not, man, I'm gonna have to drop him.
Lamar needs to step up. They got a win though, didn't they?
Yeah.
So you're 1-2?
Me, I'm 1-2. Yeah. In one league, and the other league, I'm 0-3.
Ooh.
Ouch.
So we got to figure this shit out.
You're about to bench everybody.
Damn right.
Yeah, you need to make some adjustments.
I'm making some adjustments. I'm coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
This is how I know. But it's a lot of hurt people right now. So
There is. Yeah.
I mean, the season started off like this.
Everybody, I told you last week.
crazy.
Everybody's
Travis Kelce gave me 7 points. It's never unheard of.
Yeah.
You guys got to step this thing up. I don't know what's going on. But maybe next year I'll start my bench. And then later on.
Bring in the real guys.
That's
Yeah,
a good analogy going on here.
Wow.
Shout out to Steelers 3-0. I don't know how they're doing it.
I don't either.
I don't know how, but
is...
I see my man Thompson still keeping his job.
Yeah, he is.
So shout out to my
Big
man.
shout outs to him.
Bo Knicks doing his thing in Denver, taking
crazy.
care of business, 26-7 against Mayfield. Mayfield was in the field looking for something. I don't know what he was looking for, but it was not looking good right now. Andy Dalton said, "Yo, sit down, young man. I'm taking care of business."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Knocked out the whole entire Raider organization, 36-22. Don't know. I was very shocked on that one, but it is. And Andy Dalton came from Cincinnati. He know what he's doing over there.
Yeah, he does.
That is. Dolphins, 24-3.
Oh my gosh! How do you start off with a womp womp?
Is Skylar Thompson the answer?
Yeah, I
Rib injury?
You know what? I was just sitting down. I was like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to do.
I'm confused. I thought he wasn't going to watch any football.
I thought so
You know
too.
what? I've been on a protest since last week, and I just turned it on. I was like, oh yeah, they're playing today.
Seahawks making moves.
Yeah, and I should have not watched.
Yeah.
But
Should not watch?
yeah, but I will say this: I love like the people on the internet and stuff like that. Dolphins fans, like, what's wrong with this team?
Yeah.
They realize when you don't have a quarterback. Oh, what's wrong with this team?
Bryce Young is available.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys. So yeah, it's terrible. So
Y'all can pick somebody up.
I mean,
We're gonna have to.
we're cursed, as you can
I
see.
doubt it.
The backup quarterback got hurt,
Yeah.
and then they put the third string in.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't even know. He's been on a million teams. That's all I know.
Oh man. This it's about to be just a running game the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, I hope so.
Dolphins.
Shout out to the Ravens for beating the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, I know you love that one.
Beautiful day Lamar doing his thing.
What's the Cowboys' records?
1-2.
Woo!
Just like the Giants. Shout out. That's fucking representing this bitch here.
Wow.
I feel real good. 49ers cannot freaking take. They did phenomenal. They did lose to the Rams. No Cooper Kupp over there. No Deebo Samuel. No McCaffrey. No Kittles. Still managed to lose by 3 points. They played phenomenal 1-2 over there.
Yeah.
Other than that.
See, McCaffrey's going to Germany to get his knee checked out.
Yes, he did. I
Is he?
just seen that on report. I don't need him in Germany. I need him in the field.
That's crazy.
Okay.
You guys get healthy, bro.
He's in my injury reserve. I pay a lot of money for this guy to be in the bench.
That's nuts.
Okay, let's be realistic here. Chiefs knocking down Falcons. I don't know what happened over there.
I don't know either, bro.
I told you guys this third week now. The script has been written.
Oh my gosh, bro. I don't know what happened.
That's
I don't
what
know what's going
happened. The
on.
script is written.
The script is written, but I don't know.
But I know Portia Campbell Smith is happy.
I know she is. Shout out to Portia.
Every week, this team
Shout out
gets
to
saved
Portia.
by the refs. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Are they not Americans team?
Well,
Are
it ain't the Cowboys no more.
No, they're not. Actually, they're actually the most hated team that been voted on
Well,
Who?
over the Cowboys.
It is what it is. over
well,
there now.
it's usually that same side of the coin. Whoever's America's team is also the most hated team. I think Cowboys are on that top of list too. So
Yeah, but they have surpassed the Cowboys as being the hated team this year.
yeah.
So
Well, the script is written. We'll see how it plays out.
I mean,
well, the script rated that Bengals was going to lose to Washington the last night.
yeah, I didn't
The
see
Commanders.
that one coming. Yeah, that was crazy. That,
Yeah.
My man looking pretty good.
Yeah,
I
that-
mean,
they
we want to.
exactly,
We
yeah.
want to switch quarterbacks.
he looks,
We in the same division. We
Yeah, he
more than
looks
happy
good.
to take that.
No, I was like, yeah, I didn't see that. He looks good.
It looks real good. I'm about to
yeah.
pick him up. I'm about to drop
Yeah.
Justin if he can pick my man up real quick and see what happens.
Does it cost you to pick people up? No. But you got to drop something off
I
the
gotta
roster.
drop a player.
It's a smart move if he's not picked up already.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop Justin Herbert and pick them up and see what happens.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert is.
And shout out to the Bills destroying the Jaguars, 47-10. Phenomenal thing going on with them. No running backs. Well, actually, what's his name? Not the running back. Wide receivers. Kincaid did phenomenal. Coleman did his thing. I don't know how they won 47-10, but I should ask a Dolphin fan. How
Well, I'll tell you how. They are the best team in NFL. I'll tell you that.
you feel that?
Yeah, they're the best
Or is it
team.
Josh Allen? Shout out to Josh Allen over there
Yes.
making
Josh Allen, I think, is the best QB this year, and they probably got the best team. So,
263 yards, 4 touchdowns.
They look-
It was 23 for 30. He only missed 7.
yeah, I mean, they killed our quarterback. They killed this team. They're good. Yeah. So it's going to be them and Casey in the playoffs.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. I give you
Talking
that.
about AFC Championship.
All right.
How you already that far along, bro?
They look good, bro. I'm just calling it. They look good. I mean, we suck. Patriots suck. Jets, you know. Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Rodgers got to stay. Aaron Rodgers got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
We'll see how that plays out.
But if you guys want to see a bad game coming up, Thursday Night Football, the Giants versus Cowboys, I can't wait to see that
Wow.
garbageness.
Thursday night, finally they got a semi-decent game.
That's a primetime game right there.
Horrible game right now. To see my
But I mean, y'all
Giants go
going
down. Just,
How you already calling them down, bro? Y'all at the same level in terms of
Guys have the
records.
same record. Whoever wins is going to be even.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's 50%, right?
Yeah. So that's a big game.
It is a big game, but I don't want to be. I don't want it to be national. That's my thing.
He don't want it to be on TV.
I don't want it to be on TV. You know,
Finally, they got a decent game.
It's the only thing that's playing on Thursday
no
night.
running back. Singletary's trying to do his thing. Neighbors is the
gosh.
only one handling it. Daniel Jones is stumbling. Other than that, man, that's all I got for football.
Where's it at? New York or?
Actually, yes, in New York.
Okay.
Wow.
It's in New York.
Well, you'll be on the road, so I hope you find a spot to watch it, though.
I'm gonna be watching in my hotel, trying to figure things out.
That's funny.
Okay.
But
All right, is that it for sports?
That's it for sports.
Well, thank you so much, D, for keeping us up to date. And definitely, big shout out to those Dolphins out there.
Yeah, Monday night game for them too.
Yeah, it is a Monday night game.
Yeah, Monday night game. You guys play.
Look at Raymond. Don't even know.
I told you, I'm waiting for basketball season.
Yeah, it's Dallas is at New York. That's Thursday night, and for the beautiful Monday night, you have. Who is this guy?
They need to flex that.
What's that?
Take that game off on Monday night.
Wow, bro.
You guys, Tennessee.
Titans.
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans. You guys should have a good game there.
Yeah.
We have no quarterbacks, so.
Still a good game there. I feel real good about that. Shout out to that.
Okay.
Well, we'll see how much opinion he has after his game on Thursday.
It's two games too, and Detroit and Seattle.
Yeah.
So just in case.
On Monday night?
On Monday night, yeah.
They need to stop with these two
One is
games.
I don't know what happened, but ESPN and ABC were I don't know if they're going two
Head-to-head.
games.
It's the same company.
But it's an East Coast game and a West Coast game, would you call it?
We don't need two football games on a Monday night.
No, this one's at Detroit too.
That's crazy.
Well, hey, Monday night's
Well,
going to
that's
start
what I
to
was
pack.
doing last night, flipping
Yeah.
back to back. Well, once the Bills was up, I turned to the other game, but there was no way that Terry Lawrence was going to make something happen.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's all I got, man.
All right. Well, D Hustle, always appreciate you bringing in that heat and letting us know what's going on in the realm of sports. And we keep all of our hopes up for our teams. We'll see how they all play out this week. I think we're getting close to the end of the show, but before we go to the outro, I want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, our number one sponsor here at the Tech Hustle, Marvelous Creation. She services all of Palm Beach down to Miami-Dade. If you're looking for any cakes, treats, for any type of festivities, events, birthdays, weddings, any type of events, and you're looking for that special touch, holla at Marvelous Creation. She got you.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess we're queuing up the end of the show here, fellas. How y'all enjoyed today's
I
conversation?
feel great. Skylar Thompson is the answer.
He said that's the answer. We'll see,
I want to
man.
find out who is your backup quarterback.
Well, third string. Well, it depends on if he can make it out of practice this week, so we'll see. But anyways, I want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in. We covered some really good topics here. Talked about Git as a tool that you should develop and understanding of how to utilize it in the field of engineering. We talked about, tech news and also Grayman's Nuggets. If you are looking for us to, review your products, give some opinions, and definitely give our audience an insights into it, hit us up. And definitely check out our school community, because all of this platforms that we're working on and all these opportunities is really for us to join as a community, and we hold it down on school. Go to the techhustle.com, click on join community, and come and holler at us. We're there all day, every day, and definitely want to make sure that we're providing as much value to you. The next thing I want to give you all some insights into is we have our newsletter. Our September newsletter is coming out next week. It's definitely going to be covering some really cool topics that we talked about all through this whole month. And if you're not already subscribed, go to the techhustle.com and click on subscribe to our newsletter. And then the last thing I want to say is like and subscribe to this podcast on YouTube. I talked about it earlier. We really are working on upping our numbers. So if you do know somebody that would enjoy this content, and if you have some ideas, get into the comments below and let us know what we're doing really good and what we need to improve in. And also check out our Backstage with Bobby D episodes, because we got another one dropping really soon from our San Francisco trip. Merrill, little bit what's going on. And then also New York is coming up right after that. We're going to have a really great conversation with a hip hop gamer and a few guests that we had up in New York. So definitely want to get y'all all tuned in, following along. We're building a community and we're here to continue to grow. Any last words, D Hustle?
Go Tim Boyle.
Oh, look, that's the third string?
That's true. Tyler Huntley.
Thank you, D, for keeping us honest. And Raven, don't call him Ray Ray. What's your last few words, player?
I got nothing.
Nothing at all? Come on. Give him some inspiration, man.
Every day above ground is a good day.
Ooh, fire. Appreciate that. And
now with a 24-3 record.
Hold on, player. Right, Raymond, woosah, bro, woosah. But anyways, we want to say thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. You'll see us next week. Holla at your boy. It's Bobby D.